Oh my goodness. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on IG. I think we got it. I think the lighting is a little bit better here. It's still bad, but you know, I don't look like I've got a halo, a literal halo. Oh my goodness, you guys saw on the title what's going on. I'm like in a panic because I've got apparently 10 minutes before this actually goes live, and I'm hoping my internet cooperates. Sorry, IG, I got to move you over a tiny bit because I got to navigate on my computer and try to get this thing. So you're a little bit off kilter, but yeah. See if I can do this one. So I did just submit my email. I should have done that already, but it says I started my video. Yay! So normally I would start this at 10 p.m. Central Time, but because I gotta get some rid of some of this stuff. I have. Are you like me? Do you have like 5 million tabs open? I constantly have tabs open. It's ridiculous. Okay. I was in the middle of a thought, and then I just completely stopped thoughting. I stopped all my thoughting. Okay, come on, work for me, dearie. So if you have a discount code, shoot it to me real quick because I would love to get that. All right, thank you. So that's that. Get rid of that. And we'll see if it works. So, all right, the Club Nebula Palette is supposed to be coming up. And we're going to see. So we've got supposedly 10 minutes. I'm hoping that it doesn't sell out. That's my thing is I know there's been tons of, it sold out quickly on the first one. I don't know how quickly, but then I've been like, everybody's talking about like, oh, this is the best one ever. So now the website is saying they're currently under maintenance. We will be back shortly. So I guess I have to sit here and refresh perpetually, or at least until they finally let me in. So how you guys doing? We've got a few things to talk about here today, but I'm going to be like focused on this one thing for a while. I was like, when I said, oh yeah, it's going to go live on the 14th if you're in Central Time, the 14th at 10 o'clock. I was like, that's Wednesday and that's when I have my live stream. But I was like, that's okay. I'm going to log in a couple minutes early. Y'all are going to stress with me for a couple minutes. If you're watching this after the fact, apparently you would be. If you're not with me live right now, then you're going to be like, what in the world is this girl talking about? So it's really interesting how the light like hits my nose and my nose just looks like the size of my face. It kind of is though. I have a big nose. It's okay. I'm okay with that. I don't need to not have a big nose. I'm okay with that. They're probably just trying to not make their site crash. And so they're probably kicking everybody off the site so that we can, let me see if I can close a couple of these. They're probably just trying to kick people off the site so that they're not going to take all the space. I'm going to try to close some tabs. It doesn't want to peter out on me. So, cool. The other thing is if you are into, again, palettes, which, if you watch me at all, I'm into palettes. That's kind of my current obsession. I've had other obsessions. I have other obsessions, but right now palettes are kind of what I'm really digging. The Juvia's Place Wahala 2 is, I think, 50% off. It's like $17.10 or something like that. It's like $17 and some change right now. So go into their site and grab that. And then there's like a bunch of other things on sale too. So of course, I may or may not have ordered that, which means you may or may not see it in a week or so when it arrives here. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so that's that going on. I went into, was it yesterday? I have a friend who's sick. She has COVID and she's on quarantine and she has a young son and a deadbeat soon to be ex. He was like, and so I was like, okay, I'm driving out there. I drove like 45 minutes, whatever. Went to the pharmacy where she had a prescription, picked that up, brought it to the house, and it was the wrong prescription. I mean, it was her prescription, but it was another one that she also needed, but it wasn't the thing, the inhaler that she really needed for this. So I had to go back to that. Anyway, and then I went and grabbed some other things, a humidifier and some vitamins and things like that for her, and some tea and honey and all that stuff. Puppy's barking. It happens. And so she decided, well, she didn't decide. I decided to take a look through as I was getting her stuff. Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm trying to get this dang palette. I'm trying to get it. I want to be one of the cool kids, but not just that. It just looks like such a beautiful palette. So anyway, was in at Target, which I don't usually shop at, but I was like, oh, that's right. They have number 7 here. And I've heard so much about number 7. Now, I know you guys can't see anything on my face. Like, okay, so I've got a couple of things in my Amazon cart, and I think I'm going to probably end up getting those. I think I'm going to get a ring light so I can hopefully just eliminate the light here. Or if I'm sitting here, I think it's okay, but I just need to put the ring light in front of me so that you're not getting this, right? Because you literally can't see anything. I have to put my head up like this for you to see my face, which is kind of pointless unless I have I see some people sitting like that where their computers like that and they're like sitting up like this, or looking up like that, but that doesn't work for me. So anyway, but yeah, so I went in there and I was like, oh my goodness, for this powder and everything. And so I picked this up. This is the pressed powder, and I got it in the light medium, which looks like this. And you can see I've already been kind of playing with it and whatnot. Well, maybe you can see that, but it still has the number 7 because I've only had it for a day. But I put it on my face when I got back, kind of cleaned my face and did a really, really light. I think I used this Studio Makeup Tinted Moisturizer from my BoxyCharm, and put this on, and I was like, this is beautiful. It blurs so well. I have not seen another powder that's as good. So now I'm obsessed with number 7 line. I saved the box here in case you want to see what this looks like. I have oily skin. I am 45 years old, so I have lots of texture. I don't have a ton of lines, but I do have a lot of texture from years of acne and things like that. Large pores and whatnot because I'm oily. And this stuff is just so stinking good. So now I went in and I saw the number 7, and apparently they're doing a sale right now. But I also get a coupon, like 20% off. So anyway, I'm hoping I can get a bunch of stuff from there, but we'll see. Because I can't end up being homeless because of my makeup addiction. All right, we're not going to go there. All right, so let me see what's going on. So that's one of the new acquisitions I got that I really think that this outdoes pretty much all my, sorry, this is blinding you because it's really nice and bright and whatnot. But it is really, I think it outdoes all of my other makeup powders for the most part. This one is actually not too bad, and that's this old school. It's buried underneath everything else. Perfect Finish HD powder from e.l.f. So it's actually really good. I'm trying to finish it up. It's in my pan basket. So I have a pan basket and I have a things that I use every day basket. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not really for base items, meaning all of my complexion items and that sort of thing. I'm not going too extreme and not getting more than 2 or 3. And I don't think I'm really over that for most of them, speaking, like primers and tinted moisturizers and foundations and concealers, powders, of course, loose powders and pressed powders and that sort of thing. Hello. So hello to those who are watching. Thank you for joining. Okay, so it is 10:59. And this thing is supposed to be happening. and I feel a little bit overwhelmed and stressed, and hoping that I can go and get all of the goodies that I need, and it doesn't all sell out, and I don't go sadly away to my corner. But exactly at the time, I think I'm going to try to flip it over and see. So I'll try to refresh at exactly 10 o'clock Central, which is now. Okay, so we're refreshing. Let me see if it comes up. Something's happening. Nope, it says coming soon. Okay. Try it again. So I'm going to try this again on here. Okay, so this is, it says it's here. Is it actually here? Okay, I got that. Eyes. It's saying that it's working. It's saying that. Let me see if it's there. You guys are like, oh my goodness, this girl's crazy. It's okay. If you understand, you understand. If you don't understand, you don't understand. But, all right, so we're going with this one. It's giving me a price. This is hopeful. And throw this in here. Add to cart. It's letting me add to cart. Is this going to work, guys? Is this going to work? Now I'm also hopefully getting 3 of the small futuristic, I think as they call it, futuristic palettes. There were a good deal on those, being 3. I mean, what I think is a good deal. I think they're super cute. And so, all right, view cart. Okay. What? No, 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 no. Okay. Saying the other one, is that one sold out? Oh, come on. So it says there's 1 item in. Are you guys as stressed as I am about this? Okay, so we've got that one, that one. Oh, wait. So they have this one, and that one. Oh, that's a surprise. Okay, so apparently they have the Astro Pink back in. Okay, now it's saying that there's 2 in there. Remove this one. Okay, that's really strange. All right, let me get back to the eyes. I know you guys are like, this is the weirdest live stream, but that's okay. You're seeing me in action. I wish that I could share my screen right now as I'm doing this so you can see what's going on. Okay, let me try to narrate this. So I am trying to get back to the Futurism trio because I really want this trio also. So I've got the Club Nebula, and I hope that me doing this isn't me being foolish and completely getting to the point where I'm going to lose it. Hi, Sophisticated Curves. Thank you for joining. So glad to have you here. I'm stressing right now because I'm trying to get this dang palette. Okay, here's a palette. Come on, get it. And it's not just that one. I also want to get these other ones. So we'll see. But then I went in and then it said it was 0. All right, guys, this is exciting. The set of 3, this is what I want. Sorry, I got to move Instagram again. So Instagram, you guys are on my phone, and then I'm using my computer to try to order this, but then I've got Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube on my computer. All right, so it says that one's there. It says this one's here, and it says this one's here. And it's like one of these things, I'm like, am I the only person like being crazy? Okay, add bundle to cart. So, or are there all these other people? Hi, Peanut Girl. How are you? Welcome. Okay, there we go. So, got that. We've got that. check out, check out. All right, they're both in there. We're good. We're getting it. We're almost there. Go here. And then got an email. You should be sending me to PayPal. Why is it not doing that? Okay, let's go here. I'm going to move you guys over here because I think that'll give me a little bit more access. All right, my husband's sharing posts. He does not understand how important this is. All right, there we go, there we go. Why is this not saving? Okay, get rid of that. Yeah, this is just going so slow. If it was meant to be, it was meant to be, right? No, that's not true. I need this thing. Okay. I gotta make sure I'm not like telling you guys what I'm doing too much because I'm putting in my address and stuff like that. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so that one's good. That one's good. Continue to payment. I hope it actually is one of these things where it like saves it for you and says, you know, like once you got it in your cart, it kind of holds it for a second because otherwise I'm going to be sad if it all goes. All right. All right. PayPal. What we're doing. No, we're not doing that. We're doing PayPal. Just easier. I don't have to put all the information in. And they also, I think they have a 4 payment thing. Complete order. I didn't even put a discount code. I didn't see a place to put the discount code, but I'm not worried about it right now because priorities, man. I just need this thing. All right, once we get this, we're going to talk about my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, and then we're going to talk about some perfume for spring, and we are probably going to talk about what I've got on my face here, which are these snazzy, awesome glasses. So we'll see. PayPal is like taking its sweet time. What is that? I need some tea. Oh, it says welcome. That's good. I don't know. Like, is it like, nah, you didn't need to be spending money. A hair on there. That's not cool. At least it's mine. We're all good. Okay. Come on. Come on. It says waiting for PayPal. I'm waiting for PayPal too. All right. Ship to. Yep, we're good. Yep, you know me. I spend enough money on this computer. So yeah, we're going to be talking about some perfumes that I like that are in my spring rotation sort of thing. And we're going to talk about hopefully how to do makeup. I wish you could see, but if you go to my Instagram, a lot of you are already on my Instagram. If you're watching this on Instagram, then you can see that and then see kind of how my eye makeup is. And I'm going to kind of give you some ideas on how you can wear eye makeup with tinted glasses. I am usually not this flaky, but I'm just like, I really want this. I literally have been waiting and planning for this for a long time. So we're going to see if we can get this processing. Man, this is like the longest order ever. I don't think it's never taken me this long to spend money. Oh my goodness. Okay. I mean, it wouldn't be a big deal, but still, I'm like, it's just kind of nice to spread it out sometimes. Tell me it's going to go through. Tell me it's going to go through. We're redirecting you. If you're not automatically redirected, refresh the page. Wait while we redirect you. I can't even say that. Wait while we redirect you. That's difficult to say. Wait while we redirect you. So yeah. Welcome. I try to read your name sometimes, and your handles are like put all together. I'm like, I don't know what the break is. So yes, welcome to the live stream. So we're trying to buy this palette live. This is for posterity. So Club Nebula Yes, welcome. For posterity. Oh my goodness, are you serious? You're not automatically redirected, refresh the page. It says, oh, I'm going to be so mad. I didn't get it. Okay, now something's happening. Thank you for your order. Whew. All right. We're going to get shipping updates by text. Submit that. Ooh, this is sticking to my neck. I must be really excited, so I'm sweating. Actually, no, it's just really warm in here because I have the heater on and then I just got hot and then I was like, oh, it's kind of warm in here because it's been cold. It was snowing yesterday. Oh my goodness. Thank you. It was snowing yesterday and I'm like, this is not even right. So, all right, guys. So here we go. IG, you're going back over here. We're going to talk about the things we were talking about. So we talked about this number 7 powder. Highly recommended. I'm going to, at some point, just splurge and get like a full face of the number 7 and see what I've got. Because I've heard really good stuff, but I'm not hearing a lot about them. So I'm wondering if it's just because it's not trending right now or what the deal is. So anyway, I don't know. Okay, so let's look at this. We're gonna look at the glam bag. My glasses are on top of it. So so I got this. This is my second month with Ipsy, and I have not gotten this is Glam Bag Plus. This is Glam Bag Plus. So this glam bag is pretty cheaply made. The last one that we got, where is it? Somewhere over there. It was actually lined and it was actually really nice quality. This is kind of like, So I wish they'd keep consistent with their quality, but I mean, it's kind of okay. These actually make kind of a cute little gift bag and stuff. So for a small gift, of course, but I'll probably just use them for giveaways because I do have some things that I'm going to be pulling up for giveaways. I have opened this already because I can't wait. I can't wait. So this is the card that comes with it. Nobody cares about that. Throw that in the recycling. All right. So here's what we got. Oh, and I did get the refreshment. I don't know like what the deal is. So this is the little razor thing. So they sent me the razor. You know, it's okay. So there's 2 more blades. 2 more blades? Yeah, 2 more blades in here. The packaging maybe is excessive. I don't know. It's not too bad, but can this be recycled? Probably, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, the razor's okay. So let's go through all of the goodies that I got. We will discuss these. I have not used them, but I have looked at them and kind of stuck my fingers in them and whatnot. So, you know, it happens. You can't wait. So this is the first thing, Deep Sleep Body Cocoon Multitasking Beauty Sleep Savior for better nights and brighter mornings. Lotion relaxante pour le main et le corps. How was that? Anybody speak French around here? Yeah, my French is like, okay. Anyway, it says this works. So since it says this works, it must work. I mean, right? So that's apparently the brand name, 24-hour skin solutions. I am not big on skincare because I am of the firm belief that skincare is a scam, meaning when you buy it, it's a scam. Like I just saw somebody showing a $407 skin treatment from one of the brands that's at Sephora. I can't think of the name of it, but it doesn't make sense. Like you literally can DIY that. Literally, you can DIY that with stuff you get off of Amazon. I get my, my oils and stuff like that off of Amazon, and I DIY and I do my own skin care. But I'll use this one because I am curious about it to see how it is. It has some stuff like sativa oil, shea butter, that sort of thing. Oh, I should look at this thing and see how much these are valued at. Now, when they put these on here, oh, it doesn't say. That's a bummer. Sometimes it tells you how much they're actually valued at, but it doesn't say on this. I can go on the website, but I'm not going to do that right now. And the value, of course, is just what they can get people to pay at retail, but they obviously can't because they're giving it away in Ipsy bags. So there's that, and also there's the fact that a lot of stuff you get in Ipsy and Glam Bag is, or Ipsy and BoxyCharm, is easily found at places like TJ Maxx and whatnot, which means you're not selling it at the regular manufacturer suggested retail price. So these are Bogashis. Bogash. Is that Portuguese? What is that? Whew. So anytime you open these up from here, they have a plastic smell because they've been packed in there, but I will wash these. These feel really, so it's a set of 4 brushes. This is a double ended with a spoolie on the one end, which is kind of just typical. They're a typical set of brushes. They're quite long, which makes them quite flexible, but that makes this really, it seems like it's quite soft, that they are a little bit on the stiff side. I do like these brushes. These are great for packing on like shimmers and stuff like that. These are nice for like more open areas, blending and more detailed blending. And then this is actually a really nice angled brush for eyeliner. And it's thinner than thinner than the other ones I've got. So I think that might be actually pretty good. It says it's a brow, but I will use it for actually eyeliner and that sort of thing because I don't really do my brows, as you may see. But anyway, I'll try these. I'll wash these and add them to my set and see how they are. I wasn't crazy about these ones, MOTD ones. They are still in my set. These feel more soft than these ones. These are a little bit scratchy, but I'm hoping that a few washes will actually help those. So I'm washing those and showing them through, but I'll put them in the cycle. I'll put these in the cycle, see how that is. Anything that doesn't work here for brushes, I will pass on to nieces since they've already been used. But I could wash them and put them in a giveaway if somebody really wanted them, but I don't think I'm going to do that because I'm not like that. So this guy, I actually rubbed this on my hand when I got it. I got this 2 days ago, I think, or maybe yesterday. I might have gotten it yesterday. And this is the one size. So this is the Patrick. It's not Patrick. Who is this from? Anyway, the influencer line. Does it say his name on here? I keep saying Patrick. I keep thinking Patrick Todd. That's not who it is. Who is this from? Anyway, you know who it's from. I can't think straight. I've got Club Nebula brain right now. That's what we're going to call it, Club Nebula brain. Anyway, this is a nice gel liner, and it is brown. I'm going to put it here. These are actually swatches for the next thing coming up. But it has a really nice color, super creamy, good pigment right here. And then it stays in place. Now it's smudged a little bit there, but that's because I didn't give it the minute or two that you need to dry down. And then once it was there, it stayed. So I'm actually pretty happy for this. I have this brown liner, which is from Physicians Formula, which I got because it was marked down at Walmart. And I was like, I'll try it. But I would like to have a cream one because I think this would be very helpful for smudging out and things like that. So that's going to definitely go in my set of stuff. That's just twist up. Oh, that's right. It's not sharpenable. Okay. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. So anyway, that's going to be fun. And then I got a palette, which is pretty common. This is from the Balm and the Beautiful. Now I was debating about this if I even wanted to like swatch it because I'll show you what I was thinking when I opened it. Okay, so there's a sleeve on the outside. This will be recycled because I don't need to hang on to that. That'll just confuse me in my life. It has this weird little tab. And I understand they don't want to do magnets because magnets don't recycle easily. But could they not do something? Anyway, it's just a weird little tab that I feel like it's going to rip off after a couple times that I use it. There's no mirror or anything, but that's okay. And this is what it looks like on the inside. So it's quite pretty. I like that. I think that's a nice setup there. So hello, welcome to my live stream and to my Ipsy Glam Bag show off thing. Anyway, so it's not really an unboxing because I already unboxed it, and it's not a first impression. Well, I don't know. It's not a first impressions. I'm just telling you what I got. So anyway, it's all pretty much neutrals, similar in many ways to this Natasha Denona that I got in the BoxyCharm. So it really is a very similar family, very wearable neutrals, wearable, right? Meaning, they're not going to impress anybody necessarily. I'll swatch a couple of these. So this is Green Screen. Cliffhanger is this dark matte. Roll Credits, that was the one I was excited about. And then Makeup Artist. So I've basically got 2 shimmers and 2 mattes here. Let me see where I can. So this is Green Screen right here. And this is Cliffhanger right here. And this one is Roll Credits. This is the one I was hoping was more of a lavender sort of color. It's not as lavendery as I'd like, but it's pretty. This one is kind of chunky, but that's kind of typical. Actually, the Natasha Denona, the dark one there, is swatch is really bad. I haven't used it yet. So, and this one is Makeup Artist. So, I mean, the colors are nice. They're well pigmented. We'll see how it goes. I'll try it out and see. And then again, one or more of these neutral palettes that I have acquired may end up going to a niece because I do like neutrals, but I don't wear them quite as much. So, oh, so good. Yeah, I know. It's actually. Are you referring to the Natasha Denona or are you referring to the Balm and the Beautiful? I haven't tried either one of them, but I just got them like in the last week. So now I have to try them and see. And I may compare them. I feel like I could do probably a comparison, one on each eye. So, and if you're wondering why I'm still wearing these glasses where you can't really see my eyes, it's kind of on purpose because this is my look of the day. I put these on for fun. And this is actually my first time wearing these. These are from Zenny, and they are these gray, clear, like translucent gray plastic frames, and I tinted them yellow. The whole thing was like $11.90 or something like that. So it's kind of fun. Anyway, I'm keeping them on my face because I'm going to show you guys in a little bit like how I deal with using tinted glasses when it's more of a fashion statement. I am not someone that looks really great in yellow, so it tends to like wash me out really bad. So you can see that the yellow doesn't really blend with my skin tone. So I have to really use quite a bit of makeup when I go in with it. But again, we'll talk about that. For some reason, I have not gotten any of the colors that actually look really good on me. So anyway, Carlos Alberto joined. Hello, welcome. So this is pretty exciting. I'm going to show you the box and then I'll show you what came in it. So this is Naked, and I had gotten last time I got this little guy. So I've got a couple of little Naked guys. I have not tried Naked before, but I chose this one. This was one I actually picked. I was pretty excited. That's what's on the back of my hand here. So these are loose pigments. And I got them and I tried to put them on with my finger just dry. They didn't stick at all. So then I did these several hours ago because I wanted to see how they would last. And that's, you can barely see this one here because I did that one with my finger. But these ones I did with a damp brush sprayed with a setting spray, which was this one from Essence, which is in my hand basket. And sorry, my chair is squeaky. It happens. And so I got these guys applied with that, and I used this guy, which is a little sponge tip applicator. I don't even know where this came from. I got 2 of these somewhere, and they were sitting here, and I'd never used them, and I thought, okay, I'm going to use that. So now I have to figure out if I can wash these easily, because I don't want to like throw them away every time. I also have the brush that has a little sponge here from AOA Studio, and that works pretty well, but that is much smaller, so I don't know how that will work. We shall see. Anyway, the colors are really pretty. I love this. In fact, that's kind of what I was hoping this color would be. But this is a little bit more pinky. This one is a little bit more lavender silver. So, but these are really nice. They're very shimmery, more than regular eyeshadow. So I'm going to have fun playing with that. These are 4 little pots here. And that was the last thing that I got. Yeah, I know. They're cute. I'm digging them. So that was the last thing that I got in my Ipsy. It was an okay, and the main reason it was okay is it's a lot of neutrals. It was very brown and very neutral. I'm not completely hating on that because we can all use some neutrals in our life. And neutrals will work for a lot of different things, but I'm a colorful sort of person. I like color. So this is actually what I've been doing. So every week I do like 1 palette for 5 days, but this week I didn't do 1 palette. I did these 3. I'm doing these 3 bite size from e.l.f. And so today, I'll show you what I got, and you can see that it's been here all day. You can see this better on Instagram, but you kind of get an idea of what's on my eyes. Let me see if I actually look halfway decent now still. Yeah, hey, it's still hanging out there. And I put, it's really sparkly. I break all the rules about, hey, you're over 40, so you're not supposed to wear sparkles, whatever. So I did this on the, I have to see, I don't remember what I did. Oh, I did this on the outside, on the outside of my eyes. I'm blind. If I don't have my glasses on, I can't really see any detail. So this on the outside of my eyes and this on the inside of my eyes. And that was fun. So this is the rose water and this is the mint to be. So it's fun to play with these. I've got a few looks up now so you guys can see those. And I keep them I archive them in a little, the story, what do they call it? The little thing where they have the thing down below. So I don't know. So Allison, hi, how are you? Welcome to my rambling fun live that I like to do and show what I got in my Glam Bag Plus and ordering my, I did get, by the way, if you're just getting here, I did get the Club Nebula Palette ordered and also the Futurism bundle of 3. And the thing with that is that I also got, what was the new one that they had? Astro Pink. So the Astro Pink was not available before and people had been asking about it. And apparently that dropped the same time as the Club Nebula. So we're good. I'm good. How are you? Anyway, so yeah, fun. I did a poll on Instagram and I asked people what they wanted to see. So I got some feedback and so we'll see what we've got time for. And the first thing, the one that got the most votes was that people wanted to see what perfumes I use in the spring. So that is what we're going to talk about. I, just like right now, I'm a little bit obsessed with palettes. I'm a collector sort of person. And so when I get into something, and I'm also a little bit obsessive. So not, well, it sounds like it, you know, like it's not something I don't think it's something where I need therapy. I got it under control. When things get to a certain point, I'm like, okay, put that aside. I need to go this direction. So it's not like that sort of thing, but I kind of like get really focused on something. And this is with anything. It can be with work. It can be with something that I'm learning when I'm studying. It's the same sort of thing. So I want to learn everything I can. So back in the day, it was perfume. And I still love perfume, but I have so many of them now that I'm trying to use some up. And I am managing to do that. But I haven't really bought any. Oh, I haven't bought any actually for a long time. So since I moved back from Haiti and the Dominican Republic, a lot of my perfume are still in Haiti, and I'm just hoping and praying that I will still be able to get those at some point. I don't know, but I hear that they're still there. I have one of the students kind of watching the stuff and seeing, so we'll see if they're still there and if they're still usable and whatnot. But I'm going to show you, this is really kind of a wide range. It's some of it's mainstream, some of it's cheap stuff, some of it's like super popular, some of it's niche. We've got 2 from Guerlain and whatnot. So some are discontinued and some are still available. Last time I talked about this one, so I'm just going to briefly talk about this, but this is the David Yurman, and this is the regular EDP from David Yurman. It's a beautiful spring floral. I love this. I had to just mention this again because it is such a beautiful spring floral. It is discontinued, but if you can get that one, grab it. It's a great, great spring floral. Okay. How am I going to sort these out? I don't know how to sort them out. I'm just going to grab them one at a time and then set them back in here. Some of these boxes have really been through it because literally I moved these perfumes with me down to Haiti. Some of them I actually bought when I was down there and I ordered and had them brought down there. And then I brought them, when we had to leave, because we had to leave for civil unrest, so it was like a quick, like, grab everything and go sort of thing. I said, I have to bring some of my perfume. So I grabbed what I could. And actually, for perfume, I actually grabbed quite a bit. Grabbed my cat and my dog, priorities, right? And my perfume. And I took off and went down there. And so some of them are really beat up. Like this poor guy that package has been beat up. This is the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist Pearl Essence. This is also discontinued. It's been discontinued for a hot minute. I think I got this at TJ Maxx way back in the day. But this is my favorite of the cashmere mist. I have not smelled the new ones. I think there's a couple new ones, but this is really, really good. It's a very soft and very powdery sort of thing. So if you don't like that, you're not going to like this. But if you like something that's really just feels like almost a veil, that's really a cashmere mist. That's exactly what it feels like to me, just cashmere mist. So if you like that sort of smell, I think most of the perfumes in this line, the original is somewhat similar to this. To me, this is just a little bit more powdery and a little bit more soft. It has a little more depth to it. But I think most of the ones in that line are quite suitable for spring. And I did notice those at Ulta. Last time I was at Ulta, I think last week or something, when I stopped in and took a peek. This is an oldie but goodie. And, you know, she's been around the block too. She doesn't have a box, and they turn this dark color. That's perfectly normal, perfectly fine. So she is a vintage. And I keep her in these are in a cupboard and they're kind of hidden away. But this is Jolie Madame EDT, and this is the Pierre Belmont. And I don't know if that's how you say that, but sorry. So Fluff E Smiles. It's so weird to read those and like see where, or Fluff. I wanted to say I Smiles, but then I was like, no, that's not it. Okay, so I love this. Anyway, welcome. I love this perfume. It is like leather garden gloves in the garden is what it smells like. It smells like green. It smells like flowers, spring flowers. You know how spring flowers, hyacinths and daffodils and stuff like that, how they smell like they're quite a strong smell. Oh my God. And leathery. So again, if you don't like that, you ain't gonna like this. But this is one of my favorite spring scents. I love it so much. That was a blind buy. A lot of these are blind buys. I just look at the description of it. I go on Fragrantica. I don't go on there much anymore, but I used to basically live on there, literally. I would tell you my handle, but I'm not going to. Because then you'll see all my old posts. I was very active. This is from Nest. So Nest is carried, of course, at Sephora, but these are a body spray that came out before the ones that were at Sephora. So before they were carried at Sephora. As a body spray, this is a really heavy bottle. Again, years ago before I left for the Caribbean, these were at TJ Maxx for like $12 each. And I picked up all the ones I could find. And I wish I'd gotten more. They're so good. Giselle, welcome to my sniffing party. Oh, this is so good. So this smells basically like neroli or orange flower. It says orange blossom is the name of it. And it smells just like that. It is my favorite orange blossom. Like it's pretty much a solo floor, which means like it's just like one floral note, if you don't know what that means. It's really great. It lasts pretty well. I really kind of douse myself with it. And I'll douse my clothes with it so that it kind of just wafts around, and then it just kind of it's one of those things I don't think that you can overdo on. I know Americans are really sensitive about scents, so I have to like adjust myself to it now that I'm here. In Haiti, nobody cared. They're like, if you got good perfume, you're gonna douse yourself so everybody smells it. That was kind of the thing, and everybody liked it. They're like, "Ooh, you smell good." If they could smell it, it smelled good. I've got two from Avon here. Don't hate on Avon. They've got some really good ones. They've got some new ones out that I haven't actually tried, so I'm really curious about those. But this is their Far Away line is actually a really good line, and this is one that I've smelled some of the other ones, and I'm like, I really like those. And like I said, I'm a collector, so I was like, I want to get the rest of the line. So I got this Soleil, Far Away Soleil, and this is so good. I think this is one of the best. This is slightly sweet, slightly vanilla, a little tiny bit powdery, mostly just really soft florals. And I'm not a huge soft floral person, But I love this. It's very fresh. It's got some depth to it though too, so a little bit of warmth to it. It really smells like the sunshine sparkling down on you on a spring morning. That sounds really goofy, but that's what this smells like. If I was to say what it smells like, I think that would describe it. This is my other Avon that I have here, and this is Rare Diamonds. So this is an ancient line that's still available, but this particular one is the old school. This isn't the original because I think there was one bottle that they had before this one, but this is the second one I think maybe that came out. And I got this actually in an antique store. So I don't know how antique it is, and it did not have. There we go. It did not have a box or anything, but it smells perfectly fine. Of course, people smell it. They'd be like, that smells old. It's probably bad. People freak out if they smell anything in their perfume. It's really weird. This smells, what is that? What does it have there? It has like resin in it. So this is definitely heavier than the other one. It's got a little bit more depth to it, but again, very sparkly, very springy, has more resin to it, feels like very ambery, but also very sparkly. Whatever that means to you. I'm horrible at describing these. I don't know. Am I horrible? Maybe I am. So this is Hermes perfume, and I do really like their perfume quite a bit. This one came to me. This is the Jardin de Méditerranée, whatever. The Mediterranean Garden. I know the English part. So I got this because it smells absolutely amazing, but I got it at a discount because it had a little bit of a leak. Actually, I don't know if I got it at a discount. I think it might have just had a leak and I had to put this like tape around it to hold it in, but it still smells great. It has darkened a lot since I got it. It was quite light. This is a beautiful fig. Oh my goodness, this smells like vacation. If I ever went to the Mediterranean, I'm sure this is what it would smell like. It smells so good. It smells so good. It actually smells like trees. It smells like figs. I mean, I know what fig trees smell like. You know, I lived in the Caribbean. I know, and it was the arid part of the Caribbean, so they had very similar foliage and stuff like that to it. It's so good. It's like super fresh. It lasts forever as a fresh scent. This one lasts for a really long time. It's so unique because it's not the typical like aquatic sort of scent. It's just so stinking good. So, and everything from this line that I have smelled is really, really good, but I think this is the best. My personal opinion, it's the only one that I have from that line, the only one that I have bought from that line, but I have enjoyed some of the other ones. The Nil, I think Nil, the one that has that in the name. I don't know what the rest of it is, but it is really good too. I don't know. Let's go through the two Guerlain that I have. This one I think I've talked about here in one of my live streams before. This is the Shalimar. I have to smell them all. Oh, this is so good. This one's a little heavy, and I wouldn't necessarily wear this when it gets hot because it really will overwhelm. But a little bit of this is beautiful, especially if it's outdoor. If it's the outdoor activity, this is so good. Shalimar. This is Parfum Initial. However I say that, I don't know. This is the original one. There's two others. These are discontinued now. Unfortunately, there are some dupes you can get here and there for this particular thing. I've been treasuring this thing, so there's not very much gone, but you don't need much. You need like literally a spray and it will waft. It's sweet, but not overly sweet. It's powdery, but not overly powdery. It's florally, but not overly florally. Perfection. I did not like Shalimar before this. I thought it was absolutely horrendous. I got this one. I fell in love with it, and then I fell in love with Shalimar. So, and that a lot of people that happened to a lot of people. So, or maybe it was this one that I talked about before. I don't know. So this is the L'Instant de Guerlain EDP. So they have this in the EDP and the EDT. And there are also a couple of variations of this. So hopefully you can see that. And that looks like this. Again, another one that I received and it was leaky, so I put some of that tape around the top. And this one has darkened up a lot too. You see how dark that one's gotten? Still perfectly good. This one is a lot more sweet. It almost has like a nutty scent to it. Much sweeter, much less floral, but it's really, really, I hold it up as if you can smell it. Can you smell it? Here, smell it. Really beautiful, but more like if you like gourmand sort of scents, you're going to like this one a little bit more. I think this one is still available. I don't think that one's discontinued. So, and then I got the Songes. Songes. I don't know if you pronounce the S or not in this one. And this is the Annick Boutin. Again, I don't know how to pronounce it very well, but this is the mini. This came in a set of 3 with, I don't know. I don't remember what else was in that set of 3, but this is a beautiful tropical, very white florally sort of scent. Very full. I like big scents. I like big scents, and I cannot lie. Anyway, this is so good. It's so good, but it can be overwhelming. And there's others that I kind of debated about which ones I wanted to put in here, but I was like, some of these I'll save for summer. I did pen, and then I added the first one in, the David Yurman, that one in. So now this is a niche company that I really love, Olympic Orchids. And if this looks like a very tiny box, you're going to be surprised when I pull out the very tiny perfume bottle. So this is the bag that holds the little tiny perfume bottle. This is a little 4 ml, and this is what it comes in. You can get it one size bigger, I think, but Tropic of Capricorn is this one. And oh my goodness, this one, it smells like actual, I mean, the real deal. It smells dirty and skanky in a good way. And it smells like, so their thing is orchids. They do orchid scents, and they do them very, very well. It smells like orchids. And if you've smelled real orchids, real flowers in real nature, you will smell that they are very raw and can smell, again, a little bit skanky, animalic. And this is so incredibly good. I just take a little bit and dab it. That's it. I can smell it. Nobody else has to. I really appreciate the fact that this is not a spray, because if it was a spray, it would be so overwhelming. This is a this is an extract, or an echat, or however you say that in French. So it's super strong. It's much stronger than an EDP. I don't know if they still have it. I have not been to their website for quite some time. There's quite a few scents that they have that I really enjoy. There's also some that are just too much for me. I'm not a huge floral person, but when I get one that I really enjoy, I really like it. I do love animalics, and I do love leathers. So if you mix leather or animalic, other animalics with it, chances are I'm going to like it. I don't love a lot of gourmand, super sweet, edible sort of stuff. That can be a little bit sickening for me, especially in the heat. But those are some that I really love. They are some that I grabbed when I left Haiti because I needed to bring those with me. So you can see some are more expensive, some are less expensive, but I think any one of those are great. I have not paid more than $50, and that's on the high end, for 95%, 98, 99% of the perfumes I've ever bought. So I think only like 2 or 3 have I paid more than $50 for. So there's a little FYI for you. Okay. So let's talk about tinted glasses. So if you have seen any of my glasses hauls, you will see that I have done not a lot. I have gotten a few pairs of tinted glasses. And I'm going to show I got. You will have seen them already if you watch those. If not, you can go back and watch those videos for me. Like them and subscribe and comment and share and all those good things so that you can get me going here. If you are on Instagram and you want to go over to my YouTube channel and check me out, it's the same handle. And then just like it over there. That would help me a lot to help grow on the platform. I've got like 34 subs over there. So that would be great to have a few more people. Anyway, so I wanted to talk a little bit about how I do eye makeup with glasses, or how I don't do eye makeup with glasses. I think there's kind of two different ways that you can go with it. Uh, Four different ways, but there's two ways that are grouped together. What in the world? So the first thing is go super minimal or go super maximal. Is that a thing? I don't know. So minimalist and maximalist, something like that. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example of when you could go really simple minimalist. Now, if yellow works really well for you, then this might be perfect, and that might be your minimalist. For me, I can't do that because I already mentioned earlier. If I put those on, sorry, I'm having a little hiccup here. If I put those on by themselves, they really wash me out, and I look really, really super pale, as you might see under these lights. But if I put something like this on, which are purple, they don't look as pale. Let's see if I can get a better angle that actually shows. You don't see it really well, but you can see a lot of these pictures on Instagram. But I just wanted to give you a really good idea of how I would wear these. So these, because the color is really good for me, I can wear these if I don't want to do anything. So today it's just a ponytail day. It's, athleisure wear sort of day. Go for a walk and then hang out. I'll take a shower later. This is not smell-o-vision, guys. So anyway, I would just pull my hair back, and I can put these on, and then if I want to make myself look pulled together, I'll just put like a bright lip or something like that on, or just even lip gloss. I like this actually. This is in my pan basket, but this is an AOA Studio Diamond Lip Gloss, and I really like these. They're I'm perpetually a 7-year-old, so I love sparkles on my lips and whatnot. Anyway. So yeah, these ones I would just wear by themselves. All right. But I feel like you can go like one extreme. You can go like super minimalist and just put these on and do nothing. Or you maybe just mascara or something like that and then nothing. Or you can go really maximalist and then do, if you are like me and you like the graphic sort of looks, but you're not very good at it like me, do the graphic look and then put this over the top. I did that with these ones like last week, I think it was, and I got a picture on my Instagram, so check that out, where I was doing a graphic look. The graphic look is not that great. It's not super even, but I put these over the top and it looked really cool because you just kind of got a little glimpse. I'll put these on. These are a green tint. So again, not super. These are all 10% tinted from a Zenny, and they're like a $4.99 charge to get those tinted. Now these ones are much less tinted. These are a gray tint, and so with these, again, you can kind of do the same sort of thing, but because they're not colorful, they don't look as intentional. But I really love the shape and whatnot of these, and I think they look really cool tinted. There's some black ones that I'm interested in getting tinted red. I think that would look really cool. There's a hair on that one too. So yeah, you can go either super minimalist or super maximalist. But the other thing to look at is color and what kind of color you're going to do. So for today, as I kind of indicated, if you can see on my eyes, I'll try to tilt my head up so you can see. I have like a pinkish on the outside and then I have a green on the inside. And I knew I did that intentionally because I knew it was something like this. Once I put these on, that green would really be bright. And you can't see very well because my lighting is butt kiss, but it really does. The yellow really pulls out that mint green and makes it super, super bright green. So I knew that would happen with this, and I did that on purpose because I wanted to contrast with it. But be aware of what your colors will do to each other. So for this sort of thing, this is brown, and so with certain things, it's going to make them more brown. But with other things, if, like for example, if I put a blue under this, it would really look quite brown. But if I put a pink under this, then it would look more pink because there is more tones that are shared with the brown. Or if I did a neutral eye, that would also work really well with this. And the same thing with like the purple. I could do a very purple look on my eye, put this over the top, and then it would be purple, and they would match together, and then it would look super purple here. The other thing that I have found is that with the different pairs of glasses, they really show the shimmer The shimmer really kind of shines through. And again, I wish you could see better with my lighting. I will at some point get that resolved, but I wanted to get the information out here anyhow, because I think a lot of people like the idea of tinted glasses. They're a lot of fun, but knowing how to wear your makeup is kind of a part of that, right? To know how it's going to look good. So what I like to do sometimes is just put a shimmer all over the lid and then put mascara. And I can do a liner, but because these are cut off right here, the liner's not going to show a ton. Also, glasses always give you a shadow, so that can kind of interfere with and or look like liner, depending on how it is. Now these ones are so small, they almost just like look like an extension of the eye. But if you wear them down a bit, I don't, because I need mine to see. But if you wear more like a fashion statement, I mean, you can do that when you take a picture, right? But if you do it more like a fashion statement, then it is, then you can see more of the eye look that's happening. But with these ones, now I would go in, because they're gray, I would go in with a very like pink eye or red or something that's super bright purple. Any color really. You can, I mean, really any color is going to work because it's a neutral gray. Blues would be great with it. Silvers would be great with it. Even a smoky eye would look great with it. So I would go in with something like that because it would contrast and really show this. Yeah. So those are kind of my tips. I hope that was helpful. What I do. So basically you got to decide two categories. Do I want to be minimalist or maximalist? Because if you just do a regular eye look, it's going to get lost. So you either need to just not do makeup on your eyes and just do mascara and just something super simple like a shimmer or, whatever. Or you need to just go all out so that it looks like it's pulled together. Because if you do a regular eye look and then you put these on, it's going to look goofy because it's going to look like you didn't quite plan things out. And the other thing is then what kind of color are you going to use? Are you going to use a color that matches? So am I going to use yellow with yellow? I wouldn't, because yellow is not my color. It doesn't work that well for me. But I would use gray because this part is gray. So I would match this part. Otherwise, like I said, I would use blue because blue works really well with this. I would use like a pink or an orange, because that would then look orange or pink through here. Orange through here, it would look more orange through here. And then when I take them off, it would be a different color. So you can do a lot of fun stuff like that and actually have kind of a duochrome effect that you can change colors halfway through, because depending on if you have your glasses or not, your eyes are going to look a different color. So that's my advice for that. That's what we've got. Thank you for everybody that has joined in and taken part of this. Like I said, we got started a little bit early, but we got the Club Nebula Palette. That'll be here, and then I will show you guys. I mean, I know you've probably already seen a whole bunch of videos on it, but I'm curious anyhow. And then next time we'll have some other goodies to talk about. And if you are interested in talking about anything in particular, definitely leave a comment below and tell me what that particular thing would be. And I would love to hear from you. And like I said, if you're not already following me or subscribed to me, please do that. You can, if you're on Instagram and you're not on YouTube, consider checking me out over there, and vice versa. If you're on YouTube and you're not on Instagram, check me out over there. There's benefits of both of them. So there's more videos on YouTube, although I'm not doing edit videos right now. I'm liking these live streams. I like the idea of just getting on here. Hi, Ari, and just talking to you guys. And then, having a longer conversation and the interaction. I think that's so much fun. So yeah, I've been doing this for a couple weeks, and we'll see how it continues to go. So I might start doing it earlier on Wednesdays. We'll see how that works out. So I'm so glad that you could join me. And like I said, I'll see you in the next one. And you have a great evening. Where's my exit on here? There's one. End video.